Welcome to Let the Quran Speak. I'm Sophia, your host. We all experience life differently. Some of us move forward with ease, while others experience difficulty at every turn. What makes the difference? Is it our own choices, or is it determined for us? We're going to be looking at that now as part of our Misunderstood Quranic Verses series. And the verse we're looking at is from chapter 92. It's verses 5 to 10. Dr. Shabir, I'm going to read to you the translation, or one translation. This is the Muhammad Asad translation, and this is how it goes. Thus, as for him who gives to others and is conscious of God and believes in the truth of the ultimate good, for him shall we make easy the path towards ease. And as for him who is stingy and thinks that he is self-sufficient and calls the ultimate good a lie, for him shall we make easy the path toward hardship. So, Dr. Shabir, this is a number of verses, 5 to 10. What's so misunderstood about these verses?
Yeah, so on the surface, these verses give the indication that if you do good, you get good results.
Yes.
If you do bad, you get bad results. So if we start with the Arabic, it says, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. As for those who give in charity فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى, and they're God conscious, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, and they confirm the good things that God has given them. In a way, giving charity is like showing, okay, God has blessed me, so I'm giving some of this to God, right? So that's in the Quranic context. The words can have this meaning. So then, if the person gives charity and the person is mindful of God, then God is going to ease the way of this person towards ultimate ease. There's a play on the words here, right? On the contrary, وَأَمَّا مَنْ بَخِلَ وَاسْتَغْنَى وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. As for the one, on the other hand, who is stingy, and he considers himself self-sufficient, in contrast with the one who was God mindful. This person is like concerned with himself or herself, like, I have everything I need. I don't, like, God is out of the picture, out of mind there, right? وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى, and it's not like giving evidence that God has given him something, like he's not confirming that. It's like somebody asking for something and like he's pretending he doesn't have anything, right? Whereas God has blessed that person with the means to give to others. So what will happen to this type of individual? فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْعُسْرَى. We will pave the way for difficulties to come in his path, right? We will lead him along, easily send him towards the path of difficulty. So this would indicate that, to answer your main question, that it's really based on our actions, right? We do good, we get good results. We do bad, we get evil results. Now, that's not to deny that there are certain things which are beyond us and we are not in control of. So we can say that it's to answer your question, it's a toss-up between the two things, an interplay between the two. On the one hand, our choices have consequences, and we have to face the consequences of our choices. On the other hand, there are some things which just happen to us, regardless of our choices. Like, what's happening to the people of Gaza, right? It's not their choice to be malnourished, but this is a forced malnourishment on them, right? They're deprived of food. And some things may be due to the doings of other people. Some things may be due to God's predetermination of all affairs and the way he balances things, like what will happen to whom, or, if it would be nice if he can stop and prevent all of the evils. But some things are in the wisdom of God, like necessary for our world. God lets it happen, either for our character formation, or he's trying and testing human beings, or for a lot of good reasons. So we don't have time to, in this short episode, to go into all of the details now. But I want to just say that it could be a combination. However, whereas other passages of the Quran may bring in the predetermined aspect, this passage of the Quran is just focusing on human responsibility and the outcome of human actions. Nothing here about predetermination. But the misunderstanding that I want to deal with regarding this is that when we go to the classical commentators on the Quran, we see that their minds are so bent on defending predetermination that they apparently saw this passage as a challenge to their idea of predetermination. So they wanted to bring it in, even though it has nothing to do with this verse, but they brought it in and they made that overarching so that at the end, after reading the whole commentary, you're just stuck with the predetermination idea in your mind. And this idea of human responsibility is just, shoved to the back burner. So they bring in hadith, and with reference specifically to this verse, that a person asked the Prophet, peace be upon him, is the result going to be according to what we do, or is it already predetermined for us? And then, the Prophet, peace be upon him, replies, okay, kullun muyassarun lima khuliqa lah. So the same wording, nuyassiruhu muyassar, like the one is, everyone is going to find it easy to do that which he was created for. So it's like some people created for paradise, they'll find it easy to do the things which will get them to paradise. Some people are created for hell, and so they'll find it easy to do the things which will take them to hell. And such narratives which are given to cloud the meaning of this verse. And what is interesting is that these things are attributed back to the Prophet, peace be upon him, as hadiths normally are framed. But I wouldn't give credence to the narratives which turn these clear verses away from their meaning towards like the opposite, because you can see there's a contrast between either we're bringing about our own results, or God is bringing about the results for us, right? So there's a clear contrast between the two. The Quran here says one thing, and the commentators are making it mean something else, whether by appealing to hadith or for other reasons. The commentary has got to be subsumed under the Quranic clear message, not the other way around. It's the dog that wags its tail. It's not the tail that wags the dog, right? You can't have the commentary, tossing around the Quranic verses, the verses that have to, mold the commentary, not the other way around.
All right. Thank you for that, Dr. Shabir.
You're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Media Hub, the new home of Let the Quran Speak.
Here we spread positivity and good. We help people experience the beauty of Islam and help them appreciate and understand Muslims.
This beautiful building we purchased at cost $2.3 million.
Yeah, we've already raised a third of that money, and with your help, inshallah, we can pay off the rest.
So we're looking for people who can give $1,000 each. If you can be part of the select group, that's amazing.
Otherwise, just please give whatever you can. Every dollar counts.
It's our collective responsibility to share the message of Islam with our fellow human beings. Please help us continue this good work.
It's a sadaqah jariyah, something that will continue to be a benefit to the Muslim community long after Safiya and I are gone.
Please support our work at muslimmediahub.com.
Your support is zakat eligible and tax deductible.
May Allah bless you and your loved ones today and always. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.